Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are basically going to look at how you can add time to your Forex robot. If you're creating robots using the EA builders that I've been showing you, Fxdreema. If you are using Fxdreema, how you can basically also add something like this where your robot displays the local time, the broadcast time, as well as the GMT time. For some people, they don't really care about having time displayed for them. For some people, they want to see the time displayed for them because they might be in another part of the world and their broker is basically in another part of the world. And sometimes the broker says this is going to happen at such and such a time, GMT, and they want to understand what the broker is going to be is saying basically without going too much into calculating and time zones and stuff like that. I apologize if I've been quite lately. The machine that I actually use for trading as well as making some of these videos actually crashed. I'm on a I have actually an iMac Pro which I've runs Mac OS on one hard drive as well as Windows 11 on the other hard drive. So the Windows 11 part of the partition actually crashed, so it took a lot of data with it. But in any case, anyway, let's continue with this video. I'm on another laptop today, so yeah, let's continue. So to do this, it's very simple. It's a very simple task to do this, to have time displayed on your screen by your robot, whatever robot that you are creating. So let's quickly go to Fxdreema. Fxdreema Expert Builder. Let's wait for it a bit. What's happening with my internet? What's happening with my internet? Okay, now it's back. So then from here we just go to our builder section and let's just take this off. Basically, the robots that I have been showing you guys have been on this section on tick. That's where we've spent most of our time at. And I think I've shown you this section. I think I've done a little bit of on this section, and I think we have done on this section. Today, what we are going to create this the time actually happens on timer, on the on timer section. So after creating your robot here, whatever robot that you are creating, you already know conditions and everything for buys and sells here. Then you probably just come here and you want to make your robot fancy like this. Just have a timer in the corner. So what you just need to do is go to on timer section. Then you are going to just scroll down and you're just going to come to comment. That's all that you need to do. When you come to comment and you double click and go in there. So the first thing that you want to change here is the comment message. So you can say time. Well, let's keep things obvious, eh? So you can just say time. Then obviously here you choose the corner that you want this time to appear in. For example, this is left upper corner. This will be left lower corner, right lower corner, right upper corner. So you basically decide whether you want this to appear there, or you want it to appear there, or you want it to appear there, or you want it to appear there. So you decide to do that choosing here. Left upper, left lower, right upper. So I think that's straightforward. Maybe we choose right lower. So if we choose right lower, it's going to appear this part of your chart. And you can basically also choose the y coordinates and the x coordinates. So x coordinate is basically left to right, in terms of left to right, going inside, as well as y coordinates is basically up and down. So you how many pixels you want it to move inside, and how many pixels you want it to be above, but starting from the right lower corner. That's what we are saying here. So I will leave that to you, and you decide what works for you really. Then let's just do that. So that's about that. Then here it says fonts and colors, so we just drop down there. Now you choose the title font. The title font is basically the top one that's going to say time, because there's going to be a top one that's going to say time. This is the title font. Here it says title, that's the title font. So you decide the font type that you want to be using for this. Maybe you want to use Arial, and then the color that you want to choose for that, depending on the color of your background. Of course, if your background is white like this, you probably want to go for a darker color. So probably you're going to choose let's just say black for argument's sake. Let's just go black, or you can go navy, or you can go red or maroon, but you want something that pops out from the white background. Okay, then you decide on font size. 13 is fine, maybe 14, it's still fine. You can tick some of these boxes so that you can always change them without coming back to Fxdreema, but any case. Then labels font. So this will be the labels now. So labels font, you can decide what you want. Maybe again you would go for Arial font. I don't know, I just love Arial font. By the way, I'm a designer and a web developer on the side, so I also enjoy making things look good and easy on the eyes. So I love Arial font, that's why I'm just choosing Arial font. But in any case, so this will be the labels font. Then maybe let's choose black, maroon black. Then obviously you just want it to be smaller than the title font that will be at the top, that would say time. And then we'll have a values font, which is basically these values. That will be the values font. If you don't understand anything, you can just click here, and it will show you what it means. So that's basically it. Because we are on a white background, of course we don't want color white. Maybe we go black again, black. That's basically it. Then now for the values, for the labels, for the values, local time, broker time, GMT time, what you just need to do is you come here and you say label and value. Here it says a value, that's what you want, and you just click on the drop down menu here, and it says time. So you just click on time, and basically here it says source. Here it's going to say now, keep it at now, keep it as default there, leave the default there. Just change here, it says server time. So you decide whether you want to start with the server time or your local time. Here they started with their local time, so I would start with a local time. So that will be the time that is displayed on your computer, depending on where you are on the globe. Then the next value, again you choose time. Then we actually choose another time, broadcast time. So we are going to choose server time. Server time is the broadcast time. Again, don't touch this, there's no need for that. Then the last one, in terms of time, here they've got GMT. So we again go and choose time, and then you can choose a GMT. That's basically it, and we go update. Then when you export actually your robot, because you are doing this on your robot, you have filled in your conditions here. It's also going to be displaying this time as you when you export your Forex robot. And you can also add in another another section, for example, spread. You just need to link the two blocks if you're going to do that. Maybe double click and go in there, and we say, for example, spread. We go in there and for example we say spread, and obviously we just want to match the corners uh, with the first one. So let's just leave it like that. We probably are going to need to change these values, because if they are the same with this, if they are the same with this, you see 524, 524. If we again go in here and it's, let me close that, and it's again 524, these blocks are going to be on top of each other, so we don't want that. So maybe we say, because this is left to right, we don't really worry much about it. But this, maybe we can just say 50. So the up and down, the y coordinate, maybe just say 50. Then we decide on whether it works for us, or you can actually then come back and change it if everything is on top of each other and you are not happy. Then obviously you just need to change the colors again, like what we did here. I'm not going to repeat the same deal, but you understand that you just need to again change the colors here to suit whatever you have on your chart. Then coming here, then we are actually going to go for market properties. So you're going to choose market properties instead of value. You can actually display the ask and bid prices here. That's why it's saying ask, bid, mid. You can do that, or there's a lot that you can actually display with your robot. You can see there's a lot that you can actually display with your robot, but we wanted a spread, so there is a spread. So as our robot is working, you don't need to play with all of that stuff. For now, we can just go ahead and say update. So for now, our robot will actually place, as it's working, it's also displaying our local time, which is the computer time, the broadcast time, the GMT time, as well as spread. Or you can leave out the broadcast time and the GMT one and just display your local time, or you can leave out your local time and just display the broadcast time. So yeah, that's basically it about having information displayed on your charts from your robot, displaying all this information for you. If you're new on this channel, subscribe, like the video, tell me if you need anything else. I'll get through some of the things that I've been asking on this channel. I've just been busy trying to recover my data from that machine that crashed, so I haven't really been coming back and answering your questions, but I'll get around to it in time. Otherwise, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.